February 7th, 2022. Halfcast 234, episode 234. Let's go. Of course, I have a few things to share with you guys. An evening of reflection. Shall we? Florida man sentenced to 16 years for providing material support to ISIS. If you're an American citizen helping ISIS, what is really your end game? What do you think? ISIS is going to give you a seat on the board of directors? A federal judge in Miami sentenced a Florida man to 16 years prison time for providing support to the ISIS terror organization. The Justice Department said Thursday that Jonathan Guerra Blanco, also known as Abu Zahra al-Andalusi, translated ISIS propaganda into Spanish to reach a targeted audience. He was also charged with producing videos meant to attract Spanish speaking people to assist ISIS. 18 U.S. Code 2381, treason. Whoever owing allegiance to the United States levies war against them or adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort within the United States or elsewhere, is guilty of treason and shall suffer death or shall be imprisoned not less than 5 years and fined under this title, but not less than $10,000, and shall be incapable of holding any office under the United States. Guerra Blanco is a naturalized U.S. citizen born in Cuba, the DOJ said. Law enforcement became aware of his activities in 2019 when he was 23 years old and living in Lehigh Acres in Southwest Florida. He was following widely distributed instructions from ISIS, directing adherents to, on their own, publish ISIS propaganda, fundraising requests, recruitment material, justification for attacks on the United States, and all manner of material helpful to ISIS. How was your first go around? Immediately America to ISIS. You don't even dip your toe in the water and go from the Miami Marlins to the Tampa Bay Rays. It's just America ISIS. A criminal complaint notes his leadership role in directing and coordinating unofficial ISIS media networks online. Guerra Blanco pleaded guilty to one count of attempting to provide material support or resources to a designated foreign terrorist organization in December 2020. In addition to his prison sentence, he was given a lifetime of supervised release for attempting to provide material support to a designated terrorist organization. Now, what did ISIS really give him out of that deal that for the rest of his life he's going to be subject to random pat downs and squat cough? Please don't at me, ISIS. I'm just a podcaster. Intruder, armed with AR-15 rifle, apologized and left $200 for homeowners after breaking into Eat Shrimp and Have a Bath, police say. Still better than an Airbnb guest. An intruder left $200 as a reimbursement for breaking a window when he forced his way into a home, police said. The man drank beer, ate shrimp, and bathed inside the New Mexico property, per the Santa Fe New Mexican. We have family members that have done worse. The man, later identified as 34-year-old Terrell Christensen, slept, drank beer, ate shrimp, and bathed inside the Santa Fe property last Sunday morning. When the homeowners returned to the property in the afternoon, the media outlet added, they found Christensen in their house with a duffel bag and an AR-15 scope rifle. The homeowners reportedly told police that the suspected burglar was extremely embarrassed and apologetic when confronted by them. Before Christensen vacated the property, the Albuquerque Journal reported that he placed $200 on a living room chair as a reimbursement for the window he broke. He then picked up his gun and bag and left. Oh, they should have him back for Christmas. They'll relive it and laugh all about it. The Santa Fe, New Mexican reported that police found Christensen on Monday near a fast food restaurant after responding to a report of a man attempting to hijack a car. In custody, he told investigators he felt bad about breaking the window, the media outlet said. Christensen was booked into the Santa Fe County Jail on charges of aggravated burglary, larceny, and criminal damage to a property linked to the Sunday break in. Cowardly, Texas woman who begged for help in finding husband's killer has now pleaded guilty to orchestrating his murder. I should be a detective because the spouse is always the number one suspect. The spouse is always the number one suspect. The spouse is always the number one suspect. Authorities previously said that Jennifer Lynn Faith, 49, got her long distance secret lover Darren Ruben Lopez, 49, to ambush Jamie Faith, 49, on October 9th, 2020. They're all 49. She had appeared on local media outlets in the wake of this, begging for help finding the apparently unknown killer. Those were crocodile tears, say officials. She knew Lopez was the real gunman and was ordering him to get rid of evidence, authorities said. I think there's a difference between planning something. Planning something is a set of events. Orchestrating is manipulating an ongoing set of events to achieve an end goal. It's like the difference between done it and still doing it. Jennifer Faith's cold blooded plot to murder her husband was made all the more heinous by the way she behaved after his death, said U.S. Attorney Chad Meacham of the Northern District of Texas. Even as she wept for her late husband on TV, Miss Faith was corresponding with his murderer, plotting about how to cover up their crime. The U.S. Attorney's Office, ATF, DPD, and our law enforcement partners remain committed to getting justice for Jamie. Authorities previously said that Jennifer Faith pretended to be her husband online, goading Lopez into believing Jamie was violently abusing her. Look up any rough gangbang triple penetration with breath control porn, and that's what we'll be doing to her, wrote Jennifer Faith, posing as her husband, according to the DOJ. Wait a minute. Whoa. I had to pull over on the shoulder for a minute. That's a lot. Okay. Jennifer Faith now admits the abuse never happened. That was pretty colorful thinking for a man. I highly doubt any of us is thinking that far down the line. Lopez allegedly drove all the way from Cumberland Furnace, Tennessee to Dallas, Texas to shoot and kill Jamie because he believed he was saving Jennifer. She knew exactly what bait to give him. Faith admits she knew that Lopez, who she called her only and only love, was disabled after suffering a traumatic brain injury, TBI, serving in the U.S. Army in Iraq, authorities said Monday. Just as she manipulated Lopez into killing Jamie, she also ordered him to hide the evidence, officials said. During the search, investigators knew the suspect vehicle had a distinctive T decal on the back window, so she urgently texted Lopez to get rid of the sticker. Authorities ended up using such communication against both of them in court, however. I woke up in a bit of a panic. Something is eating away at me, telling you need to take the sticker out of the back window of the truck, she texted. Not the murder of my husband is eating away at me. The sticker on the back of your truck, that's what's eating away at me? Really? Oh, the wonders never cease. I don't normally overreact like this. Really think you need to get that sticker off ASAP, like today. She later told him to get their story straight, saying that they talked every night because she, as his old friend, was providing support to him as he was going through a divorce, just in case they pulled phone records and asked, she wrote in this account. Good idea, Lopez allegedly wrote back. You are doing good. Rough Gang bang triple penetration with Beth control. What? Next up. Florida man arrested after stolen car catapulted into home by train. Real life is the new movie. A Florida man has been accused of stealing a car that was ultimately hit by a train and catapulted into a nearby home. Police said the man, Bradford Wetzel, has since been arrested on charges of grand theft and criminal mischief. This is definitely a scene out of Fast and Furious 25 where they pick up like their 30th team member of the cast. The Martin County Sheriff's Office said in a public Facebook post that Weitzel stole the car upon leaving a bar early Saturday morning. He told detectives that he couldn't find his vehicle, so he stole someone else's in a good faith effort to locate his own. Because whatever happened to like a Uber or catching a lift? Eventually, however, Weitzel found himself on the train tracks along Indian River Drive, a 13.7-mile stretch of road that connects Fort Pierce and Jensen Beach. Weitzel claims the vehicle he stole suddenly stopped dead on the tracks as a train was coming, said police. So he got out and ran, leaving the car on the tracks. Within seconds, the train hit the car. Catapulting it into a nearby home where homeowners were sound asleep. Police continued. Just punt kicked the whole car through somebody's house. Fortunately, the homeowners were not injured in the crash. After abandoning the stolen car, police said Weitzel then vandalized a nearby fruit stand and attempted to steal a forklift. Hey, I still got to get home though. He was later arrested after flagging down the responding deputies to let them know he was still looking for his car. In addition to grand theft and criminal mischief, police said other charges are expected. According to Florida Statute 812.014, grand theft is considered a felony in the state of Florida. However, it is classified as different felonies based on the specific circumstances and factors present at the time of the offense, according to Goldman Wetzel, a Florida based criminal defense trial firm. For example, grand theft is considered a first degree felony if the amount stolen exceeds $100,000, whereas grand theft is considered a second degree felony if the amount stolen is between $20,000 and $100,000, the law firm said. If a defendant is convicted of grand theft, he or she can face imprisonment that ranges from 5 to 30 years and fines from 5,000 to 10,000, Goldman Wetzel explained. What about the damages that are caused when these penalties are being committed? I mean, that's a whole house. That got to come out of somebody's pocket too. Depending on the case, additional penalties may be imposed, the law firm added. Fun show, fun show, fun show. That being said, I'm going to wrap this one up, but I'll be sure to talk to you guys very, very soon. Adios.